Hi everyone, my name is Carl and welcome to our channel, Camping with King Julian, where we'll be exploring campsites, caravans and camping essentials. The September holidays took us to a forever resort in Plettenberg Bay, a quick, easy 2-hour drive south from PE along the beautiful garden route. The resort is located 6 kilometers outside of Plet on the Keerbooms River, just off the N2, and offers camping and self-catering cabins. Access to the resort is strict and you cannot get in or out without your QR code getting scanned by security at the boom gate. The booking process was simple as a couple of emails, and the check-in process was a pleasure. The rates differ according to season. While we were there, it was school holidays, so this fell into high season and cost us 840 Rand per night for 2 adults and 2 children. Let's take you for a quick spin around the campsite. Camping at Forever Resorts is on a first come first serve basis when it comes to site choices, so you don't book your sites. I suggest that when you get here you drive around 1 or 2 times around the loop and have a look at what's going to suit you best. If you do choose a river facing site, choose wisely and set up correctly. The wind pumps up the river here every now and then and catches the first section of river sites, so be wary of these ones. A few gazebos met their match while we were there. The long-term campers are usually a good indication of the best spots, and you'll see that most of them are set up much further up the river, after the bend where it's a little bit more sheltered and has some tree coverage. The section behind the river facing sites is most protected, and I would recommend you set up there if you were in a tent. The next section is situated behind the main ablutions and opposite the playground. These sites are perfect for families with small children, especially if you're wanting to keep a close eye on them. Our site choice for the week was site number 1, which was newly paved and sheltered under the trees. We really enjoyed this site, which was close enough to the playground to keep an eye on our kids, but far enough to get some peace and quiet. It offered some beautiful river views and was protected from the strong winds. All sites have built-in braais, braai grids, taps and electrical points. The entertainment at Forever Resorts is really amazing. In fact, it's the resorts that we see our kids the least at, both this one and the Groep Resort. They really do tend to try and look after the kids, as well as the adults. Whether it's volleyball, there's a huge grass area that the kids can play on. In fact, our kids played plenty of cricket and other games. You've got the putt-putt, of which you can rent a ball and stick from the tuck shop, or alternatively you are able to even bring your own. There are 2 pools, both secured. One that is an adult, obviously deeper pool, as well as a little kiddies splash pool available. The pools are quite cold though. And then you have the main attraction of the Keerbooms Forever Resort, which is the beautiful river here, which is actually located in the Cape Nature Reserve. Our family and our friends spent many hours here on the beach, just relaxing, with the kids playing in the water, skiing behind the boats, and just having a general awesome time. You do have an option to rent little boats from the resort that you don't require a license for, or actually join them on one of their guided tours. Just up the river is a beautiful picnic spot known as Whiskey Creek, which is isolated yet has service bathrooms and is part of the Cape Nature Reserve. Very popular for families to spend the day at, just braaiing and enjoying the river. In contrast to the Coca-Cola looking water upriver, you also do have the mouth, which is very blue and clear water and beautiful for spending the day at. We even ran into a seal playing in the water. There are plenty of ablutions scattered around the resort, which I found to be pleasantly clean and well maintained and even modern, which is something that you don't find often in campsites. There are a number of laundries available throughout the campsite. While we were there for our week, we needed to do laundry just once, fortunately, and it really was a pleasure. It simply was buying a 20 Rand token from the tuck shop, and which we found surprisingly cheap compared to many of the other campsites we go to. For those that require washer facilities, there are plenty scattered around the park. As you can see, they are clean and neat and have plenty of basins with hot running water available. In the courtyard behind the scullery and ablutions are plenty of lines for you to hang up your washing. Just behind the wash lines and behind ablution block 1 is what I thought was my hidden little secret, almost what seemed to be a private ablution that nobody knew about. I used it throughout the week that I was there, and each time I went there was no one there. In fact, while I was recording this, my wife Christy was quite surprised too to find out that they existed, and there was even a women's option available. Between the two ablutions is a communal area. At the time, the Springboks were taking their revenge on Argentina, and there was a couple of guys watching the rugby. What really stood out for us is how well run and maintained the resort is. From reception, security, management and the cleaners, who even went as far as emptying out our braais daily, which is not something we often see. Plet Forever Resort definitely gets the stamp of approval from King Julian, and will definitely be seeing us again in the future.